Hello everyone and welcome to the weekend video on Monday. Let me say first, Mr. Ventus, I'm absolutely sorry for what I did here. I have no words for the atrocities I have done to your work, your amazing work of Baron Sengir. Miss Gay, the same thing, your comic of the Homeland story with Baron Sengir is a work of art, a marvelous thing, and I have dared look at it and then tried to make a model of that character that you so perfectly portrayed, and it is this. So there is a render at the very end of the final Baron Sengir character, and what I will show you now is I want to show you the actual picture of the figure that I will print with my 3D printer. Yeah, this is the version that I made. I tried to go as close to Pete Venter's original design out of Homelands as I could. There is the ball of whatever the Palantir thing that he holds. I had to add some shoes and legs because I'm not really sure what is going on in the original picture, the original artwork, because he has some he doesn't really seem to have legs. There's some darkness there, but it's basically only the drapes floating around. But other than that, I couldn't find anything about him not having legs. And I will show two images of the comic. I will obviously, of course, not show the whole comic, but I want to show two images of that comic to have a comprehension of what else I had to go with. This is Baron Sengir leaving a carriage that he just drove, or not drove himself, but that he drove in. And you can see the drapes, the clothing. Here again, he's talking to other characters. He has this robe style clothing, so I wanted to put that in the whole thing as well. This is why this looks so roby right now. I later cutting it up and reforming it so it has a similar style. The original art from Ventures had a lot of folds, a lot of pleats, so it was pleated, so I tried to put that in as well. And yeah, this is what I went with. I basically gave him a kind of skirt here that I then edited, cut up. I had it run under the crest thing that he wears, which by now is different from the chest plate. So the chest plate is one item, the crest is one item. And yeah, I then made the whole thing around his neck, because if you go back to the pictures, you can see, especially in the original picture that I will include here again, the fabric is obviously on the arms, which I also did, but it is also around the shoulders, around the neck, so I had to incorporate that as well. And this is what I did next, basically. After I finished with this, you can see I'm trying to alter this to make this look more natural. I even had to rig this a bit, so when I did the shot for the thumbnail, which is a bit more thirsty, a bit more thirst trapping, I had to quickly rig the whole thing to fit this better. So that it wouldn't crumble when I angled the feet. But yeah, the shoulder piece, I tried to have the I had to tried like a short cloak or something. I don't have a view of the back, so I have no idea what is actually intended. There is no art that shows like what does he look from the back. There is no concept art, no different. I mean, there probably exist, but I have no access to those. So yeah, I had to make do with what I had. Try to make the whole fabric around the neck that goes kind of into the armor. In my case, it doesn't. There is the drapes that go over the shoulders. They're not really that well ended, like they just end on top of the breasts, but they are hidden, at least in the renders, they are hidden behind the crest, and for the 3D print, it'll just it'll just work because you usually don't see that as well. It is relatively well hidden in the end. The figure itself, before I made the export, had a morph that makes us more androgynous, so it's not that explicitly female, at least for the figure. I try to keep the whole idea of this has pleats, or this has some folds in them, so I edited that even on the back where you couldn't even see it. It crashed when I tried to thicken this whole thing. Yeah, I'm thickening this basically for the print, so that the print isn't going to have just to print something really flat, because I noticed that when I did the Amazon warrior soldier kind of thing, the Hawthorne soldier, when I printed that one, that the additional half skirt that she wears didn't print well. So I had to make sure that this is thicker, that it is aligned to the whole thing, so the actual print comes out. I will have a print, I think, Tuesday evening, Wednesday, something like that. I should have a print ready. Let me think about what Wednesday I'm doing the next video, so that's fine. I will not do anything big next Wednesday. I will just like see what I can find, what I'm interested in doing next. So yeah, don't expect anything big, anything long, anything excessive. Yeah, one thing that I also had to add were the arm guards. I'm not really sure if it's... I think it's supposed to be armor, because I think it has partially the same material as the chest, so it's asphalt. Not really, but it looks like stone. I've really no idea. I made the base shape of this. Try to approximate the shape as good as I could. From the picture, I mean, I mostly worked with the artwork from Homeland, so yeah. Thickened it again, so it prints better. I'm really trying to get the whole thing to work out in print, but I don't have time to prepare the print right now, so I can't really say if it works or not. Yeah, I tried to give it like a bit more texture. It looks like it is like ribbed or something on the underside, so I tried to emulate that here, or creating that effect here. Had a bit of trouble because part of my arm is really messed up, basically from the division of the faces, but overall, yeah, worked quite well. I decided I'm going to import the runes I already have. I thought about, do I want to try to make these? Do I want to try to paint these? But then I decided, no, I'm just gonna copy paste the ones I already have on there. So it has some of these runes he has on his arm guards, but doesn't have to be perfectly the same, because you actually, I think you only see one fully, and the other ones I would have to guess or make something up anyway. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna make all of them up, doesn't matter. like, maybe it does matter, but in this case, I decided I'm gonna do the boring thing. Yeah, and that's the whole thing. When I finished the thing today, I rigged the hair, which was relatively simple and quick, and I rigged part of this drapes around the ankles, basically all around the feet. I rigged these to follow the shins, so that if I angled or changed the feet, it would not distort with them. So yeah, that's the whole thing. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the whole process. This is like the third Baron Sengir video that I made. The render is coming up with a comparison to Pete Venter's work. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe. I'll see you guys around.